Get my shirt on. Get my shirt on.
This is Miss Delta Doctor. Yeah, doctor. The doctor in the house. Hello.
No phony doctor. Eh?
No.
No Sheehan talking Brian over here.
No Sheehan.
Thought I'd wear my shirt. What's up, everybody?
What's going on? Hey.
What's going on? Hello. How are you? Bienvenidos a México. Bienvenidos a mi canal, La Mar
Angela.
y Ángela. Welcome. If this is your first time or this is a return visit, make yourself at home. We are indeed live.
Yes.
For what we call our first of the month.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's first of the month.
Okay, go.
It's first of the month. Get your paycheck.
Oh my gosh, stop it. Okay. No, forget it. Yes, it is the first of the month. Over her. Yeah. We go live each and every month. Although last month we did not go live. And we thank you guys for reaching out. Those of you who reached out and was like, hey, what's going on? No, we actually did not. Yeah. We're not able to have a live last month, but we are back.
We're back.
Back in the house.
Back.
So how you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good.
You feeling good?
Yeah, feeling pretty good.
Are you enjoying the rainy season?
Yes, because it's cooled off. Good sleeping weather at night.
It is.
Very much so. During the day, it's really nice. Like today, it was very sunny, although clouds are coming. So it's supposed to rain this afternoon. It's kind of like, is it Tampa or Miami? I think it's Miami that I traveled to, and it would rain in the afternoon for about 15, 20 minutes, and then it would stop.
It definitely does that, like in Orlando and in Miami, and then in the Bahamas. It was the same way. It would pour down and all that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden it would stop and then act like Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Well, in some cases here, when it does that, there are roads that are still flooded big time, because when it rains, it pours.
Very true. So if this is indeed your first time here, why don't you go ahead and drop in the comments and let us know where you're tuning in from.
Right.
We are in Querétaro, Mexico. We are broadcasting live from our home here in Querétaro, Mexico, where we have been residents for the last 4 years. Can you believe that?
4 years. And we are permanent.
Permanente. We are permanent. We are officially permanent residents of Mexico.
Yes.
We got our permanent residency last month.
No, this is August. Wasn't July, it was June.
Oh, wow. That's right. Today is the 1st of August.
Today
is the 1st of August. And today is also my new great niece's birthday.
Born at 2 a.m.
She was born at 2 a.m. today.
Yeah.
Savannah Quinn.
Yeah. She's a cute little girl.
Yes.
She's a cutie.
Yes. So I am a whole great auntie again, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it.
Yeah. And guess what? I won the pool.
We took a bet. We were placing bets in the family group chat on what time she was going to get here, and Lamar guessed it close. She was born because she actually was supposed to be here, or we thought she might be here yesterday. But she took her own sweet time.
Yeah. She came. She got in there. She's
6 pounds. 6 pounds, 1 ounce.
Did they say how long?
No, they still haven't given us the rest of the stats.
Yeah.
So what's up with that?
Yeah, but she's cute. I mean, saw the pictures right after the birth and was like, But when they got her cleaned up and everything, it was like, yeah, she's a cutie pie.
She is so cute. I can't wait. I cannot wait to come back up to the States to see her and smush those little cheeks. I can't wait.
Yeah, she's cute.
I can't wait. I'm going to be a great auntie. So if you are indeed here for the very first time, welcome. You are officially a part of our family.
Right.
Take off your shoes. Enjoy yourself. It's good to see you. Hello, Eileen. Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening. Good evening. Hey, Katrina. Hey, girl.
Hey,
Thank
Katrina.
you. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Indeed. Indeed. It was a very interesting time.
Yeah. I was a little not nervous, but I was like, okay, we need to get this done. Don't want to mess up, because we're right here. Let's go. And it was no fuss, no muss. Went up there. Mm-hmm. Mario is fantastic. He is the best.
Yes. So we will. We will have some more information on that journey.
Sorry about that. I think Candy is coming up the steps.
Yes, our dogs. So anyway, as you know, we like to keep you here for a good time, not a long time.
Right.
And so we have a conversation that I think is worth having.
Yeah.
One of our fellow content creators who is out in Merida.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Cortez. Hey, Cortez, what's going on?
Hey.
Had an interesting conversation on his channel the other day with himself, actually.
Yeah.
Had an interesting conversation with himself. And we thought we should want to talk about it because he was making the comment about and commenting honestly about the number of marriages that have fallen apart since coming to Mexico.
Yeah, for sure.
And the question arose, is Mexico, or can it be detrimental to your marriage? Now, full disclaimer, two of the couples, maybe three, I think I know who else he's talking about. And if so, I didn't know they had split. But I know what he speaks of these couples who have broke up and are no longer together. So, wow. Yeah. Came to Mexico, and then Mexico broke their relationship and broke their marriage in three of the cases broke their marriage, broke the marriage for sure. So we thought we would have an honest and frank, just casual conversation about, can moving to Mexico, can it ruin your marriage or ruin your relationship? Now, we've been together since Jesus was a baby. No, not since Jesus was a baby, but we've been together with 24
years.
Yeah. Wow. We've been together 24 years. Yeah. And so let's talk about it.
Well, I mean, we talked about the fact that.
Have you been trying to get rid of me?
No, we talked about in it when we were in the States and people were having difficulty during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll step it back to one of the things, and it hits my mind every once in a while about my mom, because I think about my mom from time to time. I miss my mom.
I miss your mom too.
When she came up to visit one time, and she said, she really likes the fact that we talk and we just have conversations and we laugh and joke together. And she said, keep doing that. And I think that she was lamenting the fact that she and my dad didn't have the best marriage. They were married for over 50 years because their 50th was in 2008.
Right.
And so until she passed in 2015, and then he passed in 2020. But they had been together for a long time. And I can tell you the one thing that I was thinking about today is that marriage counseling thing that my mom set up. And my dad is old school. And when they went to the counselor, he walked in there and told the counselor if you're not here to tell my wife that she has to do what I say, I'm out. And then he walked out the office.
Wow.
So
I can see your dad doing that.
So for me, my lesson in marriage was what not to be. And I didn't want the same thing that my parents, because it was sad to me. They loved each other. They didn't communicate. My dad was old school. He was that kind of guy. So
now let me ask you this. Do you think if your mom wanted to come here to Mexico, do you think your dad would have come?
Probably, because the reason I say that is because there is an attachment there. There was an attachment there. And so if she would have left, he would have come.
Really?
I think so.
What?
I don't think that he would have wanted to be there by himself.
Child, please. I think that if your mom would have decided to come to Mexico, your father would have been like, he would have, and I think your sister would have probably also helped her pack. I'm just saying.
Possibly.
I'm just saying she would.
Possibly.
I don't think so. But I can definitely say, after having been here for, let me rewind it. Initially, in terms of moving to Mexico, or just moving abroad, period, that was on my bingo card. I've always wanted to move and wanted to leave the United States in 2011. I think I've said this many times on this channel, that I wanted to move, but Lamar wasn't on board initially.
No.
And for me, it was, okay, he's not on board, so I can't come. However, I have met many women who are, and I can't really speak to men having this same, although I have heard that there are men who feel this way too and have done the same. But my personal experience has been with women who have been like, I'm out, deuces. Right. I'm headed to wherever, Mexico, Colombia, Panama, Vietnam, Thailand, wherever, and just deuces and bounce, because that they were just really done with the United States. And I can't say I blame them.
No, and that was what pushed. I think that if my parents had made it past 2015, 2020, it would have been kind of difficult, because we brought Benjamin, Gabrielle, and Vanessa here. Right. And those are their only 3 grandchildren. Right.
We were the only ones with the grandkids.
Yeah. So I mean, that would have been hard. That would be one reason my mom would go, I'm gone. Oh, because she would have, I want to go with my grandkids. It pushed. I got tired, and I've said this before on many of our lives, that I couldn't take it anymore. And I didn't think that life was supposed to be such drudgery, and just, it was just exhausting. I was burnt. And so when 2020 hit, and then she came back with, I want out, and I'm like, let's go. Yeah. And I said, how about Mexico? And we started looking, and
the two were on the same. We were on the same page at that point. But right. I have met couples. Well, I've met the woman side of the couple that I left my husband. My husband is back in the United States, and I am living in wherever. And even okay. Yeah. Wow, that is a way. There's a way to do it.
I mean,
but if I had said back in 2011, peace up, A-Town, we out. If I had just gone,
that wouldn't have gone over very well. For me, I mean, I could not be without you. So
would you have come, or would you have been like,
No,
look, heifer.
Well, again, 4 years prior to my mom dying.
Right.
So she would have come with us more. We'd have to, because I don't think that she would have been able to do it. I mean, not seeing kids and stuff like that, and they were younger then.
Now, in this instance, or in the instances that I know of, on the couples that I know of that have actively split because of a difference, the couple decided to move to Mexico, got here, and for various reasons, one of the parties decided, I can't do this. This is a little too much. It's a little too much of an adaptation for me. I'm not feeling it. I'm not happy. I'm not, this is not my zhuzh. And so I'm going back to the States. Now, one couple that I know of, the person decided to go back to the States because of economics. So, the money situation was, money started getting funny, or their, really what it was that their job that they had that allowed them to be able to move remotely closed up, or didn't close up.
They took away
they took away his ability to be able to work remotely, and increasingly made it difficult for him to be able to, or just pressure of, okay, if you don't come back, you're going to lose your, I'm talking about the couple that was here. Yeah. And they went back. Now, to be fair, both of them went back. Now, to be fair, he was happy here, and this is in Querétaro. He was happy here. She was not exactly acclimating to the climate, the environment, the culture. Her grandchildren were back in the States and stuff like that, and she was missing being able to be a grandma and all that kind of stuff. So when his company began putting the pressure on them returning, she kind of was like, okay, well, let's go back, okay, let's go back. Okay, great. So that probably saved their marriage, because if they hadn't, I don't know, they would have been in some trouble. Yeah. They would have been in some trouble.
So, I mean, we talk all the time about this kind of stuff and different subjects. And we also watch certain shows like Last Night's Conversation. Oh. This actual subject comes up a lot with some of these people asking these questions about, should they live apart? And it's like, what? Right. So you're married, but you don't live together.
That was a conversation that even our friend was having, because he was like, if she wants to go back, but I want to stay, maybe we would let her, maybe it would be better that you go that way and we come visit each other for, every other. So you wouldn't let me do that?
No. I have an uncle who, he and his wife, they separated and they never got a divorce, and they lived separately until till they passed away. And it's just weird to me that, so instead of getting a divorce, if you want to go your separate ways, do it.
No, wait. No, some of these people are not divorced.
Yes,
I mean, no. They're not. They're living separately, but they're not separated.
Yes.
They don't consider themselves separate. They consider themselves married for all intents and purposes. And it's just that we live in separate homes, separate countries.
Nah. I mean, it's just, she's just gotten me to start watching House of Dragons.
Ah, yes.
And we sit and watch television. We watch shows together. We hang out with the dogs together. We, go sightseeing and things together. We do things together because she is not only my wife, she's my best friend.
Yes, you.
And so
my bestie.
We have fun together.
We do have fun. But hey, but let's explore this conversation for a moment. And if you're just tuning in, why don't you come on in, hit that like button right there, and let us know where you're coming in from, where you're tuning in from. We enjoy finding out where everybody is.
Right.
But let's unpack this just a little bit, shall we?
Okay.
Shall we? I mean, because at this point in our journey, when we first got to Mexico, we both were not of retirement age. No. We've been here for 4 years now. We both were not of retirement age, but we did come here under the thought of having a sabbatical for at least a year,
right? To
kind of, get our bearing, get our head back on straight, to recover from the trauma and stress of the United States, especially that orange one that's in office right now. And we needed to have that downtime to just kind of refocus ourselves, right? At this point, you might as well go on and call it you're retired.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
you're retired.
I'm retired.
You are retired, but I'm not. And you are of retirement age, yes. So that works for you. But for me, it doesn't work. So if I were to encounter a job position or, something in my career that would now suddenly, require being back in the United States, how would you feel about that? If it would have to be, in order for moi, in order for a mí también to move back to the United States, that position, let me tell you, it would have to be the truth. I mean, and I'm talking the truth on all ends. It'd have to check all the buttons. It'd have to be making some serious money. It would have to be doing all the things in order for me to consider, even opening my mind to consider stepping foot out of this country and leaving my hubby and my pups. Now I wouldn't be leaving. I mean, I would come back and visit.
It would have to be extremely temporary.
How temporary is temporary?
That you only were gone maybe once or twice every quarter, and then they allowed you to work remotely.
What if I was there and got to come home once or twice a quarter?
That wouldn't sit well with me.
Ooh.
It just wouldn't. It just wouldn't. I mean, I would have to do my best to hold it down a little bit, but
I mean, we're talking dream job. Your dream, my dream job.
You're talking about maybe, quarter mil salary.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't get out of bed. Okay, I wouldn't even.
Yeah, I mean, it just.
I wouldn't step foot on the plane
because
unless we're talking serious six figures.
My concern is your safety. Being there are a lot of things going on in the United States that are unsavory.
Mm-hmm. Unsavory, that's a word.
That are just downright dangerous. I mean, people out here know that there are young Black men being hung and killed and stuff like that in recent times.
This is true.
And this is also happening with women. You have to have your head on a swivel.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
To be there, and so that would be concerning for me, because the thing about being here is the safety factor.
Yeah,
we don't have those kind of worries here.
Now it would also there would be so many caveats. There would be so many. So whoa. Let me get this straight. If there was a job that was going to pay me $250,000 a year, as the salary and a housing allowance that paid for a beautiful home
I'm not
here.
going back to the United States.
No. I'm saying paid for a home here.
Oh, well, that's different. Yeah, I mean, look, she always comes up with these far-fetched kind of scenarios that and it makes me sit here and go, because yeah, that's nice. However, I'm without the love of my life on a regular basis, and tomorrow's not promised.
True.
I've been through actually two life-threatening scares with my wife. So I don't like the fact that I would not have her around me on a regular basis.
But that money though.
Money and everything though.
But that money though.
Yeah, okay.
You wouldn't be trying to.
No, it's just.
But that is an issue.
Yeah.
And I have encountered couples who have had that kind of scenario monetarily happen to them, in terms of one had to go back to the States, or there was a guy that I met on the plane coming back into Querétaro. I can't remember what time I had gone back to the States and come back, but I met him. He was on his way to San Miguel. Oh, congratulations on that. That's congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wishing to be in San Miguel. Beautiful, beautiful place. Beautiful place.
Yes,
he was flying into Querétaro, and then he was going to, of course, take transportation to get up to San Miguel. But he was a professor, and taught at a university in Italy. So
I remember that.
Yeah, you remember you telling me about that guy? Professor at a university in Italy, and was there in Italy, and would come back to San Miguel to visit his wife, who was in San Miguel, or whatever. So it is something that happens. Now, Lamar has already made it clear that no, but I have seen some couples who, I guess, make it work.
Wow. So
I suppose that is an option that people could possibly make that work. I mean, I guess.
There were times back years ago in the United States when work dried up here. Husband had to go find work in another state, and he would go there, work, and then come back periodically, but that destabilizes the home.
I can't imagine doing that with children.
No.
With little kids. You're basically a stay-at-home mom or dad.
Right.
Stay-at-home mom. But that is an option. Now, another thing, which is what my friend he lives in Merida, what he was talking about was she doesn't like it here. She wants to go back to the States. Let her go back and get her place, and I stay here and keep my place, and you come visit me whenever, and I may go visit you, whatever. And he actually said he prefers it that way, because they get on each other's nerves.
But that's a problem. So we've talked about this as well. If there was a problem before you moved to Mexico, and I use a line from a movie, wherever you go, there you are.
Yeah.
So you take that with you, and it doesn't matter where you are.
Do not try to come to Mexico
or anywhere else. Do not move out of the United States thinking that that's going to fix the problems in your marriage.
No. Don't do it.
It's not going to.
Do not do it. I'm telling you now. If there are issues in the marriage, do not carry those issues overseas, because the issues that you have within the marriage are only going to be exacerbated by the change in culture, language,
food, getting around, trying to figure routine.
Yeah, no.
Really?
Yeah, no. I wouldn't do it.
No.
Wouldn't do it. And as someone who has counseled many couples and been on the receiving end on both sides of, when things were great and when things were terrible.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to do that. Do not. I'm telling you now, do not do that. If there are issues in the marriage that y'all need to work out those things before you leave, before you put that kind of expat pressure on the marriage, because it is not going to survive. So in answering the question, will your marriage survive if you move to Mexico? If it's fractured and having issue?
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. I think that our example to two of our kids, the other one, we don't have any idea. But our son said to me in a text that, he wished us a happy anniversary.
Oh yeah, that's this
past month, on the 17th. And then he said, I hope to be like you guys when I get married and get older. And so
my baby bear,
having that kind of influence and impact on
get down, Louis. Sorry.
Impact on your children and having that kind of giving that kind of example for your kids. I mean, even Vanessa has coming on. It said that we are a great example of Black love.
Right. Now, we are not goals. We are not. Don't get it twisted. We are not goals, as they say, but we have endeavored for our children to model a healthy relationship, so that they can at least have. Because I did not have a healthy parental marriage relationship to draw from.
Right. And I spoke about earlier, I didn't either.
Yeah. So we knew what not to do in terms of marriage. So for that, at least our kids have had mom and dad together.
Right.
Or what have you. Okay. So if I can't take the job and my dream job, because you don't want to leave, how is the marriage in those situations supposed to survive? Isn't that going to cause resentment and breed?
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is that for something like that, it would be, for me, I would make you aware of the fact that it's not my preferred. However, I'll support you in.
But what does that mean? What does that mean? What is it? I'll support you. What does that mean? Are you coming to the United States or what?
No, I'll stay here.
Ooh. So
I'll support you from afar.
Ooh. So we would be two people living. We're married, but I'm back in the States in a housing situation in the States, and I'm sending money back home.
And for me to go back to that would be a hardship for me.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be a hardship for me, and not just the hobby stuff. It's just the peace. My cortisol level is.
Oh my God! So you're saying it would be? Oh, okay. You're saying it would be
going back there and dealing.
Oh, okay, I thought you were saying. I thought he was y'all. Look,
no.
I thought he was saying it would be so much more peaceful without her here.
No,
I thought that's what he was saying.
No, it's.
Didn't y'all hear that?
No, he didn't hear that. No, being in that, because she hears me all the time, and she's a news junkie too. My biggest issue that would give me is the fact of the lack of accountability. I can't do that. I can't do that. The country is so messed up.
Oh, I thought you were talking about lack of accountability for me.
No, for the United States and the people, the wrongdoers.
So you wouldn't be worried that some little hot little whippersnapper might try to turn me into a cougar?
Then the problem is not with him, it's with you.
Ooh.
Because if you can't keep yourself under control, it's not the sniffing up behind you. If you can't go, get out of here, little boy, and go on about your business.
You wouldn't be worried that I still got it.
You still got it. I'm sure there guys will be following you around. I mean, that's not my worry. It's if you can't control. I mean, we see this all the time where these, and it seems not just young people just have an issue with controlling their loins. I mean, somebody, and they get drunk or something, the next thing you know, I didn't know I did that. Okay.
Well, you know, I think also the issue with that kind of arrangement, what I would be concerned about would be the growing apart.
Yeah.
The separateness of the whole situation, because I remember when I went to South Africa on that ministry trip back in 2004, at the end of 2004, 2005.
Right.
From 2004 into 2005. And I remember being in South Africa. Lamar was back in the States with our daughter Vanessa. Ben and Gabby weren't even born at the time. They
weren't even itching the daddy's pants.
As they say.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing things and encountering stuff and be like, oh my gosh, I wish Lamar could see this. Oh my gosh, I wish Lamar could taste this. Oh, I wish Lamar could see this, see that. I wish Lamar could do. I wish Lamar, I wish Lamar, I wish Lamar, I wish Lamar. And after a while, it became, you know, I can't imagine having those kinds of experiences on a long-term basis. Maybe it's just I'm not a long-term relationship, or what is it called? Long distance, not long-term.
Long distance.
A long distance.
Right.
Type. I'm not a long distance relationship girly. Maybe that's what that is. Mm-hmm. But there are clearly some people who are long distance relationship people.
Yeah. So
let's talk about it. Can a long distance relationship work in that kind of regard?
I mean, if they've been doing it the whole time, I mean, it probably won't make a difference. It really doesn't. I mean, it depends on the couple. Mm-hmm. It really does. However, if you're talking about getting out, moving abroad as a couple, mm-hmm. and then one goes, after they get there, I don't like this, I want to go back. Mm-hmm. Then what do you do? Yeah. I know for me, I was at a point, and then after getting here, so that saying, you know, the grass is not always greener on the other side. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, the grass was definitely greener over here because it's brown over there in the United States. As a matter of fact, it's dead, got weeds and dandelions and stuff in it, and it's just gross. Here and right now with the rainy season, metaphorically and actually,
grass is very green.
Very green here.
It is very green.
I would almost to the point I would cut off my hand before I go back to the United States.
Oh my.
I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'm not doing that. I don't know how people stay there. And the other thing is for folk that don't have passports or don't travel, mm-hmm. never been out of the United States, never been anywhere, it becomes a problem because, and when we met, I hadn't been out of the country. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. However, you know, not too long after that, I had gone out of the country. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is cool.
Had him traveling, y'all.
This is cool.
From day one.
So some people need to get out of that square box and go other places. It's raining.
Yeah, it's raining.
So,
Now I do know I don't know if you remember when I was working at Johns Hopkins and there was a couple who he built embassies, and he was in.
Oh yeah.
He was in. Where's the place that had that security breach? That it was the Hillary Clinton thing.
You're talking about Benghazi.
Benghazi, yes. So there was this whole. I mean, that's the company that he worked for, a company that built embassies and things of that nature. She was employed at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore, and they very much were able to. She had no intention of moving. He had no intention of giving up these lucrative contracts. And from time to time, she would join him, or they would meet someplace to, package.
I'll be back.
I'll tell you all about it. Lamar's going to get the door. So they had a relationship where they were able to make it work because he lived in Benghazi. He lived there. She lived in Baltimore, and they would join each other when they, was on vacation, or if, they scheduled time to be together or what have you. That's how they worked out. And they were doing that for quite a number of years. Now, I remember saying to myself at that time, that could never be me, because I need to have my man in the house with me. However, and it seemed a little, I'm just going to keep it real, it seemed a little sketchy that she wasn't always able to catch up with her husband, not just the time difference, but she wasn't able to catch him at home when he was supposed to have been at home and things like that. I mean, I'm just saying, I was like, I see this looks like a Tubi movie or something that should be on on Lifetime, where the guy has a whole separate wife and mistress, back in Libya or wherever the heck he was. And she would have never known, crazy. They're back. Say hi. Say hello, Louie. No, don't kiss me. Say hi, Louie. This is my Louie Booey. And this is my Coco.
This is Coco.
Both looking like they need to go to the groomers. All right, get down, guys. Okay, get down. But it was for her, and I remember having this very intimate conversation about it, because I thought I just had questions. I had questions, y'all. I had questions. Like, how does this work? So you have leave and you decide to take off 2 weeks to go see your husband, and you guys decide that you're going to meet someplace together. He has leave, you have leave, y'all decide you're going to go to Hawaii and spend time in Hawaii for 2 weeks. It just felt weird. And she also would say, when he came home, when he came to her place, that she has to now put her things up and put her stuff away, and she has to now clean up for him because he's now home, which I completely was like, wow. Now, they were a couple. They were, she was probably at that time was probably in her mid 30s to early 40s. I would probably say she was non-melanated, so it's hard to say. She might have been older, but yeah, they had that kind of arrangement for their marriage. Now, if they like it, I love it. I mean, for me, pour moi, I could never. I could not. It was it, but
Yeah.
that's for some people. Now, would you think? Do you think that if you are in a marriage that was happy and fulfilled and was not if you are, since you are in a marriage that is happy and fulfilled, do you think that if your partner was truly unhappy, that you would be like, okay, no, I'm not going back to the States. You just gonna have to suck it?
I mean, that'll be destructive.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be destructive. And so there would have to be some conversations, counseling, and other things to work through that. Otherwise, I think that a couple in that situation would have to part ways, because it's just not going to work. And
so moving to Mexico could destroy your marriage.
No.
That's what it sounded like you said.
It's just adding on to the
he's moving the thing. Come here, please, sir. Lord have mercy. Puppies who have separation anxiety from their mamas.
Can you fix this?
There we go. There we go. Ah, stop kissing me. Don't put your tongue on me. You had your tongue on your paw.
You know, there's hoo-ha.
Okay.
So here we go again with these far-fetches. But anyway, yes, but there are other underlying issues in that marriage to begin with. So I don't believe that, again, the place where you are is the issue. It's the person that person is, or their hangups. I can tell you guys right now, I'm not a big guy, and she knows this, on moving.
Yeah, no.
It's just not something that I like to do a lot.
But if we had gotten to Querétaro, now we just happened to luck up. I say luck, but it really wasn't luck, because we had done our due diligence in terms of research. We knew who we were. We knew what we wanted. We knew the kind of lifestyle we were used to, or that we knew the parameters of what was going to be way outside of our comfort zone versus, what was going to just be like a lateral move, or wasn't going to be no issue at all. So we knew those things. So when we came to Querétaro was just a really good fit for us. Now, what would have happened if I dug it, but you hated it here?
That would be me having to grow. Sometimes, I mean, it's like me eating certain foods. I'm picky.
It still amazes me that he admits it now.
I've grown a lot in my eating.
You have.
So there are things that I didn't eat before that I eat now. That's the same thing about this whole growth of me moving and being in different places.
But I think that if I, even just the way my personality is, if we would have got here and I liked Querétaro, but you hated Querétaro, just absolutely hated it, but yet did not want to go back to the States, I think as just who I am, I would have been willing to give up being here to go someplace else to find a place that made you happy.
Yeah. However, one of the things that I absolutely love here is the track.
Right.
So this means that I would be taken away if you subtracted my hobby away from me and who I am. That would actually meet your criteria for your scenario of me hating it here, just absolutely hate it. And
like suppose the track closed down. That track went away. We came here, you thought it was nice, and then that track goes. Lamar builds and races remote control cars, and they have a actual race track here in Querétaro where they have lots of races and international events and things of that nature here in Querétaro, which is perfect. And it's right up the street from our house, which is even more perfect. So, but if that track went away, does that mean your whole feeling about Querétaro now changes?
It would be disappointing. It doesn't change the fact that this is a really nice place.
Yeah,
it really is. The people are great. The atmosphere is great. The food's good. I mean, from what I understand, it's not the best food in Mexico. Okay, whatever, and that kind of thing. But the people that I've met here have been fantastic. I have made a lot of good friends.
But if the track went away,
yeah, and that's the
one
thing.
of the reasons that we came to Querétaro was
one of the things that I have track. Grown about in my life outside of before you is that change is a constant, only constant in life. So when change is like that, you just have to adapt and make do. It would be disappointing, but I would just travel to Mexico City and drive and race at a Jusco.
No, you wouldn't want to move to.
No, no, not Mexico City is very crowded. It's for young people. I think that Mexico City is more like New York City.
Yeah, I would say that.
So I mean, and it's for your younger crowd.
In Mexico City is definitely a vibe.
Yeah,
and if that's not your vibe, which it is not my vibe.
It's not it's a beautiful city. There's a
same for San Miguel.
Yeah.
Again, beautiful place. Beautiful place.
All the churches and the buildings. It's
so picturesque.
It is. We had when we first moved here, we went there for our anniversary weekend, and we got a beautiful Airbnb. Had a great view and everything.
Fantastic view of the church. Right in Central Historical.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Not my church.
No.
Wasn't feeling it.
I mean, it's just like Merida.
Hot as hell. Hot as hell. Now, that could be some of the reason why those marriages did not necessarily last in Merida, because it was hot as hell.
Right. I mean, people have to adjust their activities because they only, as the song, not that they're freaks, but the freaks come out at night.
The freaks come out at night? What? Okay.
But they have to adjust their activity schedule so that they only come out in the evening when it's cooler because it is hot. So yeah, Querétaro is a very nice city. I enjoy the people. Yes, it would be disappointing if the track went away. I don't know how much more of that I'm going to do. And I've seen guys do it into their 70s and 80s. As long as you got control of your eyes are fine, your hands, and you can still do it. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to do it, and when it will become time for me to just say, I need to sell off all this stuff.
Don't claim that into existence. Don't speak that into existence.
But there are a lot of circumstances that I couldn't, especially going back to the United States.
Yeah, no. And Lamar and I have often said, and Louis has agreed, thank you, Pup, that even if Querétaro was not our place, or even if we decided, let's, see a little bit more of the world or something like that, we still would not be going back to the United States. Ain't happening, Captain. Ain't happening, Captain. No. There is only, I can't even say there's only one way, because I really honestly cannot see. Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry, our dog lost her mind over there. But I can't see us feeling like the United States is a good option for us to be in. It just, I can't do it anymore. There are other, I've now, the mold has been broken. The genie is out of the bottle. How do you say? The water is out of it, has broken the dam. I don't know how, what other.
Can't put that, you cannot put that genie
can't put that toothpaste back into the tube. The tube, it's just, I can no longer go back. For example, I need to have dental. I'm in the middle of having dental work. Don't look too close, y'all. But I'm having dental work. I am so used to now having just state-of-the-art equipment and doctors who spend copious amounts of time with you, answering all questions, etc. Being able to pick up my phone and text a question to my doctor, and they text right back answers and stuff like that. I'm spoiled at the point that I come into my doctor's appointment and I'm seen within, I don't think we've waited more than.
I think the longest I waited was when I went to see
3 minutes.
Dr. Karen. That time it was probably maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Maybe.
But she spent over an hour.
It was an hour and a half. She spent just talking to me and checking me and going over the test results and
his primary care physician.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, it's.
I can't go back. I can't go back.
She was talking about state of the art. We just went, we have a new dentist and they wanted to take x-rays. The x-ray camera, and I said camera, it wasn't even one of those things. And they have to put the, lead jacket on it. She had and put the device in your mouth and literally
took the x-ray right in the
chair. It was handheld. I mean, it was only bigger than a SLR, a single lens reflex. But she took it done just like that. And then she turns around,
looks at it on the screen. Okay, no, I didn't get it right. Let me hold it up. And it's like, wow, what? Okay. Oh, okay. And still is a fraction of what is being paid in the States. My sister is having a dental implant. She's been trying to get this dental implant thing going.
It was before we left.
It was before we left. That was 4 years ago.
Yeah, because when she was talking about it the other day, I was like, wait a minute. She hadn't had that. Wait, that was before we left.
Yes.
So it's been over 5 years.
It is an expensive ordeal, and that's good government insurance. I can't go back.
No,
I can't go back. I cannot go back. So we're just going to rock on. Maybe perhaps put a comment below leave a comment if you would like to see that. If you would like to see what a state-of-the-art or what a dental experience here in Querétaro looks like.
Because we're going Wednesday, so maybe we'll shoot some content.
Yeah. We'll bring you guys along with us. We've got a couple of things that we'll be doing. We're going for our Mexican driver's licenses.
Yeah. Now we were supposed to do that, but car failure. So we didn't have our vehicle for a month.
Yeah, Nellie was out of commission and it was so painful.
Yeah,
that was so painful.
But we have it back, so now we can go do the driver's license.
Yes, we can do that. So let us know if that would be something that would be of interest to you. If you want to see, I mean, for the most part, Lamar and I live a boring life, a very boring, quiet, calm, peaceful, sometimes with tequila laden,
and with your and just recently with your occasional cat falling off the wall into the shrubbery out back happened this past week, which totally freaked me out. I said, "What in the world fell back there?"
That's the extent of our excitement.
Right
now that we are empty nesters.
Yeah.
That is the extent of our excitement. We're able to have a peaceful and quiet and enjoyable. Thank you. I was like, enjoyable. I could remember what the word is in English. What? But we have been able to have just a quiet, enjoyable little life.
Oh, I just thought about something. As far as this whole thing of making the adjustment difficult, one of the things that he mentioned was language.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And our friend Stephanie Perry had a video on that. And
yes, Stephanie did. Shout out to Steph.
Language, we have gotten by in 4 years without actually being able to speak Spanish well. She speaks Spanish a lot better than I do. I'm learning and I'm putting forth effort to do that.
Mm-hmm.
However, not knowing the language is not a deterrent from you getting out of the United States. And it's just using your resources, using translators, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it can be done.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I know more now than I did, of course, 4 years ago. And now I feel maybe about, I would say 85% comfortable being in a unfamiliar situation and having persons speak Spanish to me, and then I'm able to understand. So that is, to me, you got to count the wins. Yeah. You got to count those little achievements, because when I first got here and they began to speak Spanish, what in the hell are you saying?
Right.
But now it's at the place where, okay, I can understand what you're saying, or I can be on an elevator and they're having a conversation and I'm eavesdropping on their conversation because you're speaking in Spanish, but I understand what you're saying.
Right. You know? Yeah. And I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to understand more and more and more, not being able to speak. Sometimes I try to pepper my conversation with a few words and things like that as they come to mind. However, just listening to folks speak, I start the words. It's almost like they, oh, I know that word. I know that word. And so I'm, and I can now kind of get a gist of the conversation.
You can put
so
takes you a little while or what have you.
But language is not a barrier.
I wouldn't let language be a barrier. Now, if you are the type to not be able to adjust to, if you're just not that person who is easily able to adjust to new situations or new environments, and that's not your thing, moving to Mexico is going to be a problem. And likewise, if your relationship, your marriage is already experiencing some difficulties, put it like this, if you didn't know your marriage was experiencing some difficulties, you will by the time you come to Mexico.
Right.
Or Timbuktu or
Portugal.
Vietnam or Portugal or, wherever, Brazil or wherever. Those things will definitely come to light, because the whole process is stressful. The whole process is very stressful. And unless I didn't have my best friend to go through it with me, I can see cases in that would be a scenario that they would break up. So put it like this, I'm not surprised that for some people that you can see that. We've met with couples who have come to, or who are interested in coming to Querétaro. And if you are interested in coming to Querétaro and would like to pick our brains, we are available for dinner if you would like to get together. We have done that with couples or just people who are interested in moving to Querétaro and like to pick our brains about finding a place to live and what neighborhoods and schools and all those kinds of things. We enjoy having time with people who are interested. So don't be afraid to hit us up. But if you are in that kind of in that situation where you're not really sure, and I don't know, and your spouse or significant other is definitely sure and knows beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is where I want to be, the two of you coming together is going to be coming to get on one accord that's going to be difficult. And I have been able to see that, especially in my line of work. I've been able to see, well, let me suggest some other places because the two of y'all aren't on the same page, and that's not going to work. That's not going to be a good thing. So yes, definitely.
Yeah. Katrina, we got you covered. Don't worry.
What's that? Oh, okay.
We got you covered.
Yeah, we're going to do that. We'll do that.
I actually complimented when we went to this. That office
was very, very nice.
Very nice. I mean, really nice.
Yeah, really nice. Really nice. On a scale of 1 to 10, what are you giving it?
12.
Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. Yeah. I was very impressed. I was extremely impressed.
And I had to compliment the dental hygienist.
She did a fantastic. Well, the one that did my teeth did a fantastic job.
It wasn't the same person.
I don't. No, it wasn't.
Because
she was the girl who did you was in with me, and then she came in to
very gentle, thorough.
And had an appointment the next day.
Yeah,
I made that appointment for us to get our teeth cleaned and to get. I had a crown that was kind of loose, that was wiggly, and it was getting on my nerves. And so I was like, I can't take it anymore. Let me make an appointment. Next day, boom, got us in there. 10 o'clock a.m., both of us. Because I was like, well, if I'm going, might as well make an appointment for him to get his teeth cleaned and, all those kinds of things. So,
yeah, I'll share this. For me, it's, it's very, 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 very small cavities.
Oh, okay.
To fix the cavities is 1,000 pesos. What's 1,000 pesos?
It's like, let me see. Why am I putting my brain to work? Why?
So
1,000 pesos at today's exchange rate is $57.
$57 in the States? No, it's probably closer to 200 or something or more.
That's for all four?
No, that's per. So it'd be 4,000 pesos for all.
So about
four.
200, a little over $200.
Yeah. Where in the States it would be one for 250 for just one.
Right.
Huge difference in cost.
Yes.
Huge.
And to get this has been my problem child. This tooth has been my problem child for quite some time. And we discovered that the reason why I was having issue with this crown is because when they first did it, they told me that, I don't know if it would be solved with a crown or if you might need an implant. Not sure. Let's try, but let's see if we can do the crown. Let's see if we can do the root canal and put a crown. Let's see if we can do it that way and not have to do the root canal. I was like, okay, not have to do an implant. I said, handle your business if you can. But here we are. Years later,
someone said there, and I've never heard this. A root
canals turn into implants.
Implants.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
It's just okay. So do you go straight to the implant versus doing the root canal? So because and the cost of that is a lot less in the United States. Much, much less. A huge difference. So that's why medical tourism here in Mexico is a huge business.
Right. Now I had to have a root canal on this side of my mouth. And that's the one that initially opened up that was the genie that got released from the bottle some years ago when I had that done in Cancun, medical tourism in Cancun. to this day, that was the best dental experience I have ever had in my entire life. Hands down. Now, I don't know. This place in Querétaro, I don't know. They may about to take Cancun Cosmetic Dentistry's place. I mean, they may take the lead as in having the best dental experience I've ever had. The quality of their workmanship, their professionalism, the cost, and just their attention to detail to match exactly the color and just to the only way I can know which tooth it was is to look at x-rays. That is the only way. I to this day still have a issue trying to check out which tooth, because the match was absolutely perfect.
You know, they do molds there. They don't send their molds out to be
right.
They have 2 3D printers in their office that they do these, impressions with.
So does the place in Cancun.
Technology, they have 3D imaging for X-ray machine.
Right. So when you hear people say that, can I get, is it safe? Can I get a doctor in Mexico? Yeah, absolutely you can. Don't let the propaganda fool you, because that is not the case.
The case.
Definitely, I have been very happy with your primary care physician.
Mm-hmm.
I've been extremely happy with my OBGYN.
My surgeon.
The orthopedic surgeon for the shoulders that we've had.
Yeah.
I can't go back.
No. I'm very professional, experts in their field.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the orthopedic, there's a consortium of surgeons. Mm-hmm. He specializes in shoulders and knees. Others are ankles and hips and all that kind of stuff. So, and they go to conferences and they.
Yeah.
He says he does.
Oh, yeah. You right, Charles? Yep. Hey, Charles.
Hey, Charles Young, what's going on?
Say hi to Leslie first. Yeah. You're right. It's way less expensive. Less expensive. And the crazy part is, for what now will probably be an implant, the whole time procedure.
Oh, she's going to be done in like 3 months.
I'll be done probably by November.
Right.
And my sister, will she have her? I think she might be finally done with hers after this whole time period.
Almost 5 years.
Oh, wow. I mean, but you got, yeah.
I couldn't do it. Do it.
Yeah. It's much less expensive. And even with not having, like insurances that you have in the States or Medicaid, Medicare, or whatever.
Right.
Medicare, I can never remember which one is which. Even without that, if you still have to pay out of pocket.
The thing about it is that they consider things that are a health benefit, because when you have a rotten tooth, that infection will spread to other parts of your body. Mm-hmm. So they consider these things cosmetic in the United States.
Right.
And so they want to charge, you just want to get that done because you want to look. No, my tooth is rotten and I need a tooth in here.
Right.
So, and I remember this when I got braces years ago, that they will pull your teeth out of your mouth for free. And I'm not kidding. There was no charge for pulling the teeth. So
instead of trying to save,
right. So that's
crazy.
Why I went through the scenario of having one insurance pull my teeth and then getting the braces done that was covered on the other, because they pulled it for free.
That's crazy.
And they'll give you a plate in your mouth with false teeth in it.
We'll let you know about our journey too, in terms of getting our national insurance. Mexico is a country that has now implemented for its citizens, and I think it's going to be fully implemented by 2027, that all of its residents will have healthcare. That's like amazing for us. Oh, Lamar said there's a question.
No.
Hi, Janelle. Hello. I see your kitty. Yeah. $800
for braces.
$800 for braces.
Yes. And quotes in the United States, 3,000 to 4,000.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And I can't even tell you. I had braces as a child. And then as I grew older, when I was in my 40s.
Yeah.
When I was in my 40s, I had braces again because, your teeth shift and move and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm not trying to go back. We're going to take care and close these little things up and get that fixed. I wish I would have known about coming to Mexico.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known about that, but because we had to pay out of pocket in the States for that back then. So yes, but we will indeed do a video that takes you along on the journey to get the dental work done, as well as our driver's licenses.
Yep.
We're doing that too.
Yeah.
I think there was one more thing. Oh, we have to change. We have an address change.
But he's going to come here.
Oh, he's going to come here to do it. Okay,
get our passports, go to the immigration and bring it back. The other thing is maybe going to get my Mexican AARP.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You haven't done that.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So let us know if there's anything that you want to take along and have a journey along with us for, because we're here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be here. And so if you have any questions and are just curious as to what something is like, then we got you.
Yeah.
We got you.
Yeah. Definitely help you out for sure.
Well, listen, thank you. If you haven't had a chance, do us a huge favor, please. If you stick around this long, hit the like button. It would do us so much. I mean, the YouTube algorithm has changed so much, even for the biggest content creators. For the little people like us, it would do us so much.
One of the suggestions is to come and visit our channel.
Yeah.
Watch some videos back and forth, and that'll put us in the rotation again. Also, if you have friends that are interested, tell them about us.
Yeah.
Okay. Spread the word.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, so listen, we're going to get out of here. Like we said, we like to keep you for a short time, not a long time, for a good time, not a long time.
Right.
And it is starting to rain here.
It's pouring.
So.
No, it's not starting. It is pouring. I'm looking at the window. It is pouring.
You need this shirt, Cheryl. I know that's right. Hey, I know that's right. I know that's right, Sarah. That's right. Indeed. Yes. Listen, we want to get out of here because it's starting to, this is rainy season and it is starting to torrentially downpour.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain from now until, I think, what did it say?
It rain, but even still, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. We will be back again, same bat time, same bat channel next month.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
In September. Listen, thanks again for coming with us.
Thanks for coming.
Welcome to our family. If this is your first time and if this is your return time, we will see you family members again later.
You're welcome, Katrina.
Bye, guys.
See ya.